Live from Gabe's basement, it's Up at 9 with Item 9. What's up? What's up, everybody? Glad to be back in the studio today. Oh, man. What an eventful week. I'm your host, Gabe Lashley. Joined with me, Carter the Roadman Ridges.
What's up?
You guys are watching Up at 9 with Item 9, Sunday's #1 late night gaming talk show. What's going on, folks? It's good to be back, you know? It's good to be back in here. We had a very eventful week in terms of showcases of games. We had 2 showcases happening this week. The Disney Marvel Games showcase, which took part at D23 on Friday. So that was pretty cool. We got some cool announcements. It was hosted by Blessing Adeoye Jr. So that was pretty cool. The man Bless holding it down. And we also got the Ubisoft Forward event, which happened yesterday. If you caught the live stream, that was pretty neat. And we had some cool reveals. In terms of what we're playing this week, I don't really know, man. I hopped into Mafia 2. And I played a lot of Mafia 2. No, I didn't. I played the first 30 minutes.
I dabbled in Gizmo.
I saw you playing Gizmo.
I bought Gizmo, and then I was playing Bugs Bunny, and I found out I should have bought Bugs Bunny because I like Bugs Bunny better than Gizmo.
Is Bugs Bunny free right now?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
But Gizmo's not, so I had to buy Gizmo. But he was only 2K, not 3K. So.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good. Okay.
Yeah. He's pretty fun, though.
All right. I see. Yeah, but I recently purchased the Mafia 2 Definitive Edition, which was pretty sweet. I got to pick that up. I hopped back into it. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't really look like it's a remaster. I don't think it is. It's more of a port. This game, it's definitely more of a port. Because it does not look that good. I'm not gonna lie. There's literally like ventilation, like vents in like the streets, like those like sewer grates kind of, and like the smoke that comes out of it. Oh my god, it looks so bad. It looks like a separate like object. Like it looks like they like that animation. They just place it over top of the grate. Object. Like it's the same. It just looks horrible. But other than that, driving around Empire City, it's pretty cool. Very nostalgic. Great music. Of course, one of the best game soundtracks, honestly, that I know. Yeah, but other than that, I saw you playing more multiverses, which is always a good time. But I think for the most part, I mean, yeah, not really much in terms of games that I've been seeing. I was thinking of popping into Death Stranding again on the PC because it's on the PC Games Pass, right?
Oh yeah.
So I don't know, man.
Is that maybe it has those new updates?
It does. I don't know.
You gonna play from the beginning?
That's the thing.
That's a lot of games.
That's a lot of walking before you start talking, and yeah. So that was pretty cool. But other than that, not too much happening. Is there anything looking forward to this month? I don't know. I think like Splatoon 3 came out, but I'm not a Splatoon guy. I'm not a big Splatoon guy. But moving on into some of this, some of the news happening today. We got a reveal trailer for a PSVR 2 title this week. That being
Elite Firewall Ultra.
Elite Firewall Ultra.
No, it's just called Firewall Ultra.
Oh.
I don't know where you're getting the Elite from.
Oh.
It's just because you enlist as an elite contractor and squad up for PvP and PvE multiplayer missions in Firewall Ultra. It's a tactical first-person shooter in development by First Contract Entertainment for PSVR 2. Pull up the trailer there for the people, just a little peek. It's only a minute. I'm pretty excited. It looks pretty decent.
Interesting.
Skip maybe a little bit.
Here. You want to be a contractor?
Let's skip a little bit in.
According to your reputation, you have the right skills
See
for
the
the job.
gunfights and stuff.
If you're interested, the risk is high, but so is the reward.
I'll skip it.
We have
It doesn't.
multiple
It looks a little bit chunky from the gameplay that we're seeing so far, but PvP, PvE.
Well, that actually looks pretty decent.
You were never
Huh?
there.
It looks pretty decent.
If you're compromised, you're on your own.
Combat was looking sweet. I remember. I don't know there was
Ready.
combat.
Firewall Ultra?
Yeah. Got all the new features of the PSVR 2.
Yeah, I could see
Yeah.
that being pretty fun, man.
Just getting me excited for the future of PSVR 2.
Yeah, in terms of how it looked, that looked like just a regular FPS.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Like
saying.
a console grade.
Yeah. Didn't look like a PS5 quality game, but it looked like
Yeah.
PS4 quality game, which is pretty good for PSVR
Yeah, and I saw they had the Firewall
or
game.
VR in general.
Firewall game up for on the was it PlayStation Plus or something like that? But I just the hassle of busting the VR out, crazy. I might trade it in when the PSVR 2 comes out.
Yeah, definitely.
That makes sense. I don't know, maybe sell it in a private sale. Private sale.
EB Games doesn't give you what
Yeah,
it's worth.
EB Games is not gonna be hooking us up with a good deal. I mean, I really like that Sony really does commit to their VR titles.
Mhm.
Like this definitely looks like something I'll be willing to hop into. It's gonna be PvE and PvP, which is pretty cool. Again,
And it says
yeah.
squad up, so I think might be able to do multiplayer.
yeah, PvP and PvE. Yeah.
But like squad up, like like Borderlands style PvE, like like 2 or 4 people together.
Okay, yeah.
Like yeah, that'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah. I didn't try again. I didn't try the first Firewall. I know.
Yeah,
kinda got
I haven't even
some
heard of
mid
it.
reviews. But I'm excited. You're gonna have definitely more depth with the hardware that PSVR 2 is bringing to the table.
Mhm.
So again, this might be a completely different experience than the first Firewall. So definitely keeping a lookout for this when it drops on PSVR 2. No release date. Did you?
No.
I
Just wish list.
I could see this being a launch title for the PSVR 2.
Yeah.
Hopefully they have a strong
Launch?
release,
Yeah.
a strong launch lineup for the PSVR 2.
I hope that's why they're waiting to release it too, and so they have like like a good 10, maybe 15 games ready. So
Yeah,
different variety of people. Some kid games, some adult games, some horror games.
yeah. That
Shooters.
that game that eventually came out on PSVR, the first one. I can't remember. It was called Blood and something. It was the one where you were a spy. Do you remember ever playing that one?
Sly Cooper.
No, it wasn't Sly Cooper. It was
Sly
it was
who?
the spy game. It was
Spy.
PSVR.
The one that you used to like.
Yeah, I played it.
Oh, the Blood and Truth or whatever.
Blood and Truth. Yeah, bro.
That one was pretty good.
That one was pretty good.
Yeah,
man.
that's why I put this Firewall one, because the trailer reminded me of that game.
Yeah, that game was really well handled.
Mhm.
Eventually became, for me, probably like one of the better titles I played on PSVR 2. And then we got some
PSVR 1. You mean.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, you're right. And then we got some news coming out of the folks from CD Projekt Red, and we got an update for Cyberpunk 2077, and that's the Edge Runners update. That's gonna bridge the gap and sort of tie in what's gonna be happening in the Netflix anime that they've got releasing coming out soon. So you're gonna get a Roach Race mini game, a Martinez jacket, transmog, new Ripper Doc editions, new photo mode editions.
You can
And-
also play the Roach Race game on the App Store. On
Oh,
your
really?
phone, I'm pretty sure it says on the App Store. I
Oh.
think it's for your phone too.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then, this unfortunately is going to be the last one supported by the previous generation of consoles. So sucks to suck if you don't have a PS5, Xbox Series X, guys. Because CD Projekt Red will no longer be supporting you. And yeah, I guess that's it for that.
Well,
but
the last patch is I think this stuff is in the last patch, the complete overhaul of police systems.
Yeah, that's right.
And overhauled vehicle-to-vehicle combat. That's going to be the last one too.
Yeah. Do you
want to watch the trailer or no?
Yeah, I was going to bring up the trailer for the first expansion though that they announced as well. That being Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty, and that's pretty dope. I mean,
DLC.
It's free, which is pretty good. I think they owe that to
yeah.
They seriously
It was looking pretty cool. Like there's some new weapons. There's some like kind of like light whip, some new kind of like sword, and then there was I think a new gun that I was seeing. Looked pretty sweet. I did really like the katana combat in the game. That was definitely my favorite part.
Yeah, like how the fuck do they make this game look so good, bro?
Yeah.
When we all know it's a steaming pile of no, I'm just kidding.
It was fun to play with the katana, but it was just there was no meat.
There was
to
no
the
content
bones.
in the game.
Yeah, no meat to the bones. I'd be happy to hop back in with my sweet ass katana and OP character.
I mean, it's coming out 2023. No date. Free, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's cool. I'm glad they're bringing back the character of Johnny Silverhand. I think it's good that they didn't just use Keanu for the one-off, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Still carrying on his story. I would definitely hop back into Cyberpunk. I saw the latest things that they added in the patch. They've got like a chainsaw sword now.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah. It looks like the sword from Fallout.
Fallout, yeah.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. And then I don't really know what else I'm looking forward to in Cyberpunk, but at least I'm glad that they are still supporting the title and
putting some more meat on the bones.
Putting some more meat on the bones, man. I definitely think that I'll hop into this new DLC for sure because it's free as well. And I was contemplating hopping back in and checking out the new patch, man. I might just mess around on stream, do that later.
Mm-hmm.
I do like the game. Again, not very much content, but I'm thinking it's gonna be pretty nice. I wish I got it on PC now that I think about it. I hear it looks really good. Yeah, but again, moving on from that, we now are going to be talking about Tencent and some news that came out. They're not buying Ubisoft, but they're going to be investing heavily in the company and announcing a new 300 million euro investment, which is a 49.9% stake in Guillemot Bros, the company run by Ubisoft's co-founders, and they have the largest stake in Ubisoft, of course. Keeping it in the family. I like that. I really like the Guillemot Bros for holding it down. That's pretty cool. Again, Tencent trying to diversify their assets, get their hands in as many pies as they can.
Yeah,
which is
just gobbling up everything.
Exactly what I expect them to do. But yeah, I don't expect anything to change at Ubisoft. I expect more. Actually, I'm thinking more mobile stuff. You know, especially because Tencent's got a big hand in the mobile stuff.
Yeah.
I'm seeing now.
I can see that, especially from the news we got.
After we talk about the Ubisoft Forward, you'll understand why I could say that. But yeah, we also got some new stuff here, like a new Pokemon trailer, which is always cool. I mean, I don't know how I'm feeling about this latest.
Skip towards like last quarter. Last third right there. There's some like Mega Man looking kind of Pokemon, and I'm pretty excited to see that guy. These two guys later.
And this is coming out this year, huh?
Yeah, I think it's November 13th or 11th.
Oh man, we got to reach out to Nintendo because of the last piece of the puzzle. Haven't been able to get hold of Nintendo, but I will. I always do. Yeah, I mean, I really liked how Arceus pulled me back into the franchise. I really did have a good time with that game. And seeing like how they went so far in the past and how they made Pokemon simple yet fun again, and then seeing this, and it's just like they're forcing a lot of stuff on me here.
Here, look. What are these? Mega Man humanoid. I'm like, I'm kind of excited, but at the same time, I'm like, they kind of look like some Digimon. I'm like, are we getting into just start to make Digimon here now?
There's like these crystally Pokemon stuff.
Well, that's like a power-up. You know, they always have the different power-ups for each game.
Yeah. Oh,
Like
yeah.
the
The last
types.
one they had the big ones.
The megas
yeah.
and the types, you know, they always have one different one for each game. So I'm not really surprised about the crystal, but I'm excited for the four-player co-op. That's pretty crazy.
4-player co-op.
Yeah, bro. Like me and you and Kyle and other
Yeah.
people can just hop in. Me, you, Kyle, and Nolan can all just play together.
Yeah, that would be crazy. Yeah, that's definitely good. Yeah, and that's gonna be dropping in November. So hopefully, if we can, regardless, we'll probably be doing some content. We'll see. If we don't get it early, I'll wait for the reviews first before I make any Pokemon purchases. Arceus.
Well, me and Kyle will do it.
Yeah.
Me and Kyle are definitely copping it, and we'll be doing a giveaway stream. So
Yeah.
we've already been in the talks. We'll be having a giveaway, maybe a few packs, maybe a booster or something. I don't know.
You're not gonna give away a copy of the game?
Nah.
What the hell?
Giving away Pokemon cards.
That's fair.
If we get the contact, then maybe we could give away a copy.
Yeah, we'll see. We can see. We can have talks about that. And then this was very interesting for me. There's some heavy hitters involved in this next story because EA has announced that Ridgeline Games will develop a narrative campaign set in the Battlefield universe. Now, this is a new studio that they've put together here, and they've got Vince Sambella. He's coming from Respawn, the guys behind Titanfall and whatnot, and so that's gonna be pretty cool. And also, they've also got Marcus Lato joining the team as a game director and the head of Ridgeline Games, and he's actually the co-creator of Halo. He did release that game that came out. I know you probably don't remember this one, Disintegration, and that was the hybrid one where you were on the hover bikes, and it was kind of like the robots, and it was kind of like I'll show you.
What the?
Because that game didn't do so well, and they shut the servers down not too long ago.
You really had to put in game just to get it.
Yeah, it was this game here, and you were like flying around on this like the hover bikes, attacking folks. But enough about that. Yeah.
Hopefully, Marcus's next game.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that they are
narrative focus. Right?
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that they're focusing more on the single player aspect of these games.
They're making these giant ass multiplayer maps.
Yeah, I think I think what they wanted to do was kind of have one Battlefield game that they could kind of like keep as like a live service for a little bit, you know. But I think with this disappointing receival of 2042, I think they really had to restructure their approach to the Battlefield franchise, because it's still one of their biggest franchises for sure. A game that sells copies every year with the yearly releases. Again, they step back a bit from that, but yeah, it's cool that they've got these big players here in sort of the restructuring of the franchise. I think that's good. Man, the last Battlefield that I played that I owned, I think was Battlefield 3 or Battlefield 4. I played Battlefield 4 on the PS4. That one was really good. But I think, again, they need to go back to the roots and try and focus on the single player aspect of things as well. Kind of like what they did with the Modern Warfare reboots that happened a few years ago, and then we're getting Modern Warfare 2 this year. So that's pretty good. I mean, and then we also got some a little bit of fuel being
a little beef.
Yeah, a little fuel being poured on the console war fire here, because as you guys know, Phil Spencer and Xbox They had put out a statement last week in regards to the Activision deal and Call of Duty being released on PlayStation still and being available on different platforms. Well, Jim Ryan, CEO of PlayStation here, and came out and he told Games Industry that Microsoft's Call of Duty offer was inadequate on many levels, and Microsoft apparently offered to keep Call of Duty on PlayStation for 3 more years beyond the current agreement, and I think that was with the release of this year's Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. But they said that Sony said that the offer had failed to consider the impact it was going to have on PlayStation gamers. And Ryan stated that I hadn't intended to comment on what I understood to be a private business discussion, but I feel the need to set the record straight because Phil Spencer brought this into the public forum. He then went on to say, Microsoft has only offered for Call of Duty to remain on PlayStation for 3 years after the current agreement between Activision and Sony ends. After almost 20 years of Call of Duty on PlayStation, their proposal was inadequate on many levels and failed to take account of the impact on our gamers. We wanted to guarantee PlayStation gamers continue to have the highest quality Call of Duty experience, and Microsoft proposal undermines this principle. So, yeah, I mean, I guess when they laid out the deal, they weren't really looking into the long-term end of things. This could be all just corporate jargon, and but it seems that Sony is actually taking this a little bit serious, and they want to address things here. How do you feel about this, man?
I don't know. It's Jim Ryan. I feel like Jim Ryan's getting a little bit just causing a little bit of drama, but at the same time, I do hope that it doesn't go that way, that they take it away from PlayStation gamers. Maybe like I can see like a month late release or something like that being something that's suitable. That's fair, right?
Like a timed exclusive?
Yeah.
I can see timed exclusive.
I can see a month timed exclusive for the.
I don't think
you can see the game.
I can see the game. Dude.
You think that would be too big?
That would not fly, dude. That would not fly, man. And you know how toxic the community is.
Facts.
Like, holy crap! I think it would be like, oh, it's done now. Like you guys have been saying there's no console wars for years and all that stuff's behind us. No, it would get real.
You think all the DLC and everything's gonna be on Games Pass too?
I think so, yeah. I think with them and Games Pass, when it comes to that, I think that they're definitely committed to having the franchises fully available on Games Pass. But I think just the industry as a whole is kind of changing with the whole subscription base, like games as a service and all these things, streaming of games. As we can see, there definitely is a bit of a battle here between the two companies. I mean, they're just every other week we're just hearing about studio acquisitions. So again, like the game
and Jim Ryan saying something or Phil Spencer saying something.
Yeah. So the industry is definitely changing. And again, there's going to be some changes that come along that not everybody's going to be happy with. But again, that's the end result, man. These guys are trying to maximize profits. As much as they say care about the players,
it's all about the money at the end of the day.
As far as I can say. And then also a little upsetting news here. As we don't actually know if it's upsetting. We don't know. I mean, this is very vague.
It's up in the air.
Focus Entertainment has announced in a press release that it's going to now be publishing Atomic Heart, and in doing so has shared an update on its release window. The game was initially planned for a 2022 release in the winter. It's supposed to come before the end of 2022. And we got the last update we got was, I believe, August 25th, and that kind of teased the release date for that. But for what I know now is that the release date on Steam says Q4 2022. I think that Focus Entertainment said that they're going to be shifting the release date. Not too sure. This game has kind of been sitting on the shelf for a while. I was kind of excited to get my hands on it, especially that I believe it's coming to Games Pass, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Games Pass.
It's Games Pass. So that's pretty cool. I mean, I guess we'll just have to wait. It's still looking like it's going to be a very promising game.
Still looking like it's coming in the winter, though.
Yeah.
So we'll get it before, like, I think when's winter end? I think March? So.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that coming in March.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think the schedule for this holiday season is getting kind of crammed, and a lot of publishers and developers are seeing that. So I think it's just, it could be a good move. Could even give them a little bit of extra time to iron all the kinks out, which is always a good idea. And yeah, hopefully we'll just have to wait and see. And I'm really looking forward to playing Atomic Heart and seeing what it's all about. It's definitely been on the
Russian.
Yeah, it's
Russian robots.
It's been in the public, in the Twitter sphere, all those places. Everybody's been talking about Atomic Heart. I've also been saying how Atomic Heart doesn't really exist. This is a fake game, and we're actually never gonna see it. But we'll just have to wait and see. And then we also got some cool stuff coming from Xbox this week, and that's going to be the Xbox Elite Series 2 Core is announced for $129.99, and that's going to be just the base set of the Xbox Elite controller, and it's not going to have all the customizable D-pads and thumbsticks. I believe it comes with the rechargeable battery, and I can't remember what else, but it's gonna be pretty sweet, and it's the essential component. So yeah, I think the thumbsticks, the rubberized grip, and shorter hair trigger locks, and then that's just what else it's gonna have.
Oh yeah. For $179 you get the interchangeable components.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then if you want to, and I think that's fine. I think it's a fine option. But again, I mean, that's so hefty to pay for a controller that just has like a rechargeable battery. Again, expensive hobby. It's great that this is an entry point into the Elite and buying sort of a customizable controller. Are you able to buy these things separately from the Microsoft Store? And again, how much? Oh, the component pack will run you $59.99 USD.
Damn.
Oh man, so you're looking at about like $70 for this probably.
But that comes in the $179 one.
Yeah.
But
that's also $179 is also the USD
and
one.
It's also coming to
the Xbox Design Lab.
Design Labs in this holiday, so you can customize your own Xbox Elite Series 2 controller. Yeah,
I got some controllers that I saw that were looking pretty cool. Probably can't see it on my thing here 'cause it's on OBS, but they got this green controller here. You probably can't tell what color that is, Carter. Green controller. It's looking pretty nice, man. I mean, it's definitely cool that you're going to be able to customize the controller to your liking. They got a cool purple one here that I also see. The purple one looks nice. The red one is looking quite spicy. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And then, of course, got a blue one here. Oh, Carter's a big fan of the blue.
You just changed that part? I thought you could change all of it.
Well, these are just some mock-ups that I saw.
That's true.
I
guess we'll find out this holiday.
Yeah. I'm not in the mood for a Elite controller.
Yeah, I just got my nice blue one.
Yeah. So that's gonna be something you can look forward to. If you're looking for something to get that Xbox gamer in your life for Christmas, look no further than a customized Xbox Series Elite. Yeah, and then also, guys, we had the Disney Marvel Games Showcase that happened, and with that, of course, we had some cool announcements. One of them being Tron Identity.
I know you're really excited about this.
I am. That's gonna be developed by Mike Biffle. I don't know who that is.
I was gonna say, do we know who that is?
No. But I do like Tron. Big fan of Tron, guys. We just got this little trailer here. 31 seconds. Got some Daft Punk-esque music going.
Worked on Thomas Was Alone and Volume.
Oh, is this gonna be some like narrative kind of thing? Where you like, am I a simulation? There's a bug in here.
The mouth.
Oh man, I don't know about that now. Huh. We'll see. And then, of course, one of the big takeaways from this was the first look at the Marvel Ensemble game by Skydance Media, which is being headed by Amy Hennig. You may have known her from a little game called Uncharted. She was also working on that Star Wars Ragtag game before it got canceled by EA. Yeah. So, but now she is. Is she working on another Star Wars game? I don't know.
And this?
That's what I heard. I guess not.
Working on this now.
This is a Captain America
soundtrack.
Black Panther game. And it's going to take place in World War II. You're going to be able to play as a member from the...
Oh, be careful the sound that will make it strike.
The Howling Commandos, Captain America, Black Panther, and one of the Wakandan Royal Guards or something like that. I forgot their...
A spy and a soldier.
Yeah. We just got a cinematic here, as you can see. But it's looking to be promising. All this footage also was captured in Engine.
No way.
Yeah, that's what it says.
What? I didn't see that.
Which is pretty sweet. It's looking like Black Panther and Cap might have gotten to a little tussle here. I don't know when we're going to be seeing this game. Definitely looks like it's in very early production. But
definitely.
It's going to be set in both Paris and Wakanda here. And that's very, 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 very cool.
Looks to have a promising soundtrack, too.
Yeah, I'm thinking like...
Fallout vibes.
It's going to be a very cinematic, awesome storytelling experience.
Mm-hmm.
All I'm thinking of is like huge set pieces that we've come to know from Uncharted being like implemented in a game like this. So I don't know, man. It's going to be pretty cool. I mean, that's definitely something I wasn't expecting. But overall, I wanted to talk about the Disney Games Showcase. It's very lackluster.
Yeah.
In terms
they made
of games.
Whole showcase for the games, and I was like, they pretty much made it just for the Marvel Ensemble, it looks like.
Yeah, I mean, I was surprised we didn't get a lot of Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, like they have all the Star Wars games in development.
Yeah, but a lot of that stuff is very early on in development. But again, that was a little bit of a letdown for me. And then we got a new mobile MMORPG shooter, and it's from Avatar, the world of Avatar. So I actually saw a little bit of the gameplay stuff that they had going on.
Actually looked pretty decent.
Looked good.
I was like, mobile? I thought this was like PS4.
Yeah, when I saw this, I was like, I originally saw this and I didn't know it was a mobile game. I thought this was okay. This looks pretty good.
I thought it's like a Switch or something.
Yeah, this reminds me of the Ubisoft game. It reminds me of the Ubisoft game that came out. I mean, are you just going to be playing as Na'vi, or are you going to be playing as the I can't remember what they're called, the MRA or whatever?
I think you're just a Na'vi, and you like make your own armor and everything, and you can team up online. I'm pretty sure he was saying.
Okay, yeah, because like I mean, get ourselves get ourselves 2 backbones,
and I think there's PvP and PvE. From what I heard, there's like its own story and there's a PvP mode.
Yeah, I really do like what I see here. I like the amount of content and customization that they were showing off there with even the different weapon varieties. Right. I don't know how I feel about being an MMO
Right.
But we'll see. And then, moving on to the UB Forward event that we saw yesterday, we had some stuff coming in from Mario Rabbids, and it's going to be receiving additional content in 2023, 3 DLCs, and one of them is going to be Rayman. We got to look at some of the combat systems.
It's not free, Gabe. It is 3.
Yeah, not free, 3. We also got some in-depth look at Skull and Bones. We got like a big like customization look here. It was a lot of stuff, man. I was like,
how much you can customize.
they're really committed to like making this the ultimate like pirate privateering experience. Yeah, and I think they're gonna have a pretty good chance at being number 1. I mean, as much as I like Sea of Thieves again, it's just nowhere near as much content in that game as that I'm seeing in Skull and Bones. I mean, potentially, I can see myself playing it. One of us is gonna have to play it for the review.
For stuff.
It's coming in 8th of November.
I'm more excited for Rabbids. So if you're down for that, I'm down to do Rabbids.
Yeah, but it's coming at the same time as God of War. So you might have to take the lead on Skull and Bones. With that being said, though, we got to look at Division Heartland, which is going to be a brand new standalone expansion, which is pretty cool. It's going to be in closed test. You're going to be in a different part of the map. It's set in the Division universe, and we saw a little bit of gameplay here. I don't know exactly what they're doing in this game, though. What are they doing? Oh, it's gonna be free to play. Oh, it's a survival action multiplayer shooter. Okay, all right. So there's a mystery going on. Okay, I don't know what the mystery is. But Ubisoft Plus is free for a month, and I think I might hop into the Division. I'm honestly looking for more co-op games to play on stream. I was thinking either that or Breakpoint. I've been hearing Breakpoint's doing pretty well. I just want like a really good tactical shooter to play with. Yeah. Like I really had fun playing Ghost Recon. I think I need something to keep me grounded, I think this might be the game. But we'll see. And yeah, again, you can sign up for the closed tests at thedivisionheartland.com. And also you can hop into the Division right now because, again, Ubisoft Plus, free for a month. And Rainbow Six Mobile is going to be coming out, and that's going to be getting a closed beta test in the fall. And it was looking pretty decent, too. Again, these mobile games are getting out of hand with their quality. This is what we're
talking about. Tencent was definitely investing in Ubisoft because of all these mobile games that they're working on.
Yeah, and then they had the whole Ubisoft, Assassin's Creed showcase that they had as part of their Ubisoft Forward, and in that they announced that there's going to be a live action Assassin's Creed show coming for Netflix, and as well as the show, there's going to be
3 exclusive games.
Yeah. And then there are going to be mobile games that are coming to the Netflix game service. And then
there's going to be Valiant Hearts
2. Mythic Quest.
Oh, no, Mighty Quest.
Mighty Quest? Isn't it Mythic Quest? The show? Are they talking about the show?
I don't know.
I think they're talking about the show, aren't they?
It's a game.
It's a game?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. More games.
I've heard of Valiant Hearts. I never heard of Mighty Quest. And there's also Assassin's Creed game that they're making.
Oh, that's pretty sweet. And then finally, they kind of announced, we already know they had announced it earlier or last week, but they finally revealed the trailer and the details for the new title in the Assassin's Creed franchise that's going to be coming out, Assassin's Creed Mirage. As we know, you're going to be playing as a young Basim. This is taking place 20 years before the events of Valhalla, and it's going to be taking place in Baghdad. It's going to be, again, a narrative-driven, back to the roots, focusing on stealth and assassinations. And again, there's going to be some historical characters that will be part of the game as well. And then we got a look at the collector's edition that they've got coming out. And then we also got some more pictures here. This one here, and then of course can't forget we got a cool cinematic trailer. One of those cool cinematic trailers that they are so famously known for, which to me, I'm not a fan of the cinematic trailers, but the Assassin's Creed trailers just always get me hyped. They're so well done. Thanks. And I'm definitely excited to hop into to Assassin's Creed Mirage when it comes out. I think this was supposed to be a little standalone DLC for Valhalla, but they decided to make it into a full-fledged thing, which is pretty cool.
It is going to be smaller than like most newer Assassin's Creed games.
Yeah.
And the other ones that
not going to be 60 hours long. But we're going to get a nice, decent game, call back to your roots.
I'm pretty excited. I wanted to learn more about Basim when I was playing Valhalla, so I'm pretty excited that
didn't he have a son? You have a son that died or something like that?
I can't remember. It's been so long.
Yeah. Cutting off his finger hair so he can use the hidden blade. You know. Got this cool red smoke stuff going on here. This was pretty cool, actually. This really did remind me of the early Assassin's Creed games. It was just simple. Just a man with a sword
rustic.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, simple, rustic.
We need that on the
board. Good.
Good.
Smoke bombs. Oh, damn. The dipping. What the?
From this day forward,
I am
a hidden one.
Pretty excited.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited for this one. Did they show the collector's edition in the trailer here? I don't think they did. But again, it's coming 2023. So you can look forward to that. I'm looking forward to that. It's definitely one of my favorite games. And I'm glad that the franchise is still going strong.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for me,
15 years.
15 years is a long time. And we also got a whole bunch of other news regarding where the future of the Assassin's Creed franchise is going to go. So stuff that we know had leaked a bit during the week. But we got a really cool look at a new project that's going to be worked on. And it's going to be called Codename Jade. So that's pretty cool. Codename Jade is going to be a mobile game that's going to be taking place in China. And it's going to be the first title that allows you to create your own character. So how are you feeling about this one?
Honestly, I was more excited than I thought I was going to be about mobile Assassin's Creed. Like watching the data. Didn't they have a trailer? A little.
I think they did.
I forgot to link it, but
that's all right.
I didn't link it, but yeah, it was looking better than I thought it would be for Assassin's Creed mobile game.
Yeah, definitely. I think there's a lot here for everybody.
And it's open world too.
If it's free, I could see myself getting into it.
Yeah.
I'm not committed enough to playing on my phone to buy a mobile game like that.
If it's cheap, I might have enough of my
Google Play
my
points?
Google rewards to buy it. So if I can buy it with my Google rewards, I'd be down.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely excited. And then we got Codename Red.
Biggest announcement.
One of the biggest announcements for sure. I'll definitely bring up the trailer for that. Codename Red is something the fans have been asking for a long time. They've finally delivered. With that being said, it's a Assassin's Creed game set in feudal Japan. I mean, the people have been asking. It's finally out.
It's got the katana.
Finally out. The
Got
secret's
the
out.
hidden blade.
Because it's coming. Not anytime soon.
Land of the
But,
rising sun.
We got a pretty cool trailer here. We see this, that it's set here in feudal Japan. We got all these pagodas and stuff, temples. Ninja Blade with the hidden blade that comes out. Smoke. Wow. Codename Red. What? And that's going to be developed by Ubisoft Montreal, Quebec, and that was the
Yeah,
team
Quebec, they did Odyssey.
team behind Odyssey, and you'll be playing as a shinobi, which is pretty cool. And then also, Ubisoft Montreal is going to be working on a new flagship AC title as well, with Clint Hawking as game creative director here. And that's going to be called Assassin's Creed codename Hexy. Or is it Hexe?
It's Hexy.
It's Hexe.
I think.
It's Hexe.
I don't know.
But we got a really cool trailer. It's looking like it's going to be set during, I believe, what we heard was the Salem witch trial.
Yeah.
It wasn't. I
No,
didn't hear
not
anything.
Salem. It was
Was
Europe. It was some
Really?
Europe. Oh, no, Roman. Yeah, it was during.
Oh yeah,
Roman
yeah,
witches.
yeah. You said Roman.
Yeah, so it's like 17s. I'm thinking. I don't even know when the hell that is. Roman.
Very spooky, eerie trailer here. Something I was not expecting to see from Assassin's Creed at all. I don't know how this experience is going to be. If it's going to be, again, like one of the bigger projects. Again, this is being headed up by Ubisoft Montreal, so this is definitely a big game that they're working on. We don't have any
Apparently
other information.
The Roman witch trials were the 3rd to 5th century.
Ah,
It's super old.
I see. And then they also announced Project Infinity, and they detailed that it's not a game, but a hub that ties all games together. And then they're gonna be looking to bring back multiplayer experiences, which is cool because I did like the multiplayer on Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. That was a fun one.
Mm-hmm.
And then what else did they say? I think they said that it's it's not really it's not really a game, but it's just there's going to be experiences that are going to be on there that are free to play as well. And like they're going to be mixing paid content with like free to play content. And it's just kind of going to be like a hub for all the cool Assassin's Creed stuff that you want to be checking out.
I'm thinking like because it's like connected with the new 2 ones, the codename ones. I'm thinking like there's gonna be like a collection, of like your trophies or like stuff that you did in game affects like what's happening in your hub Infinity World. I think.
Yeah,
that's just a speculation, but I think that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. I think they got one of the it's gonna be a hub that's gonna link future Assassin's Creed games together. They talked to the project's leader Mark Alexis Cote, and they learned more about it. It's going to be a home for a variety of games and different genres and different genres and lengths, and it's going to mix premium box games with paid for and free content. There's going to be a multiplayer mode that will unite the franchise's eras, and it will be a place where Assassin's Creed's modern day story will now live. That's pretty cool. I think what they're doing is pretty interesting. They realize how big sort of Assassin's Creed has become, and I think that's definitely one of the cooler approaches I've seen to it. They're kind of really building off of trying to make Assassin's Creed like more than just like a game, which is really cool. And I've always loved Assassin's Creed. Like again, how they say like history is like your playground and stuff like that with it, and it's so true. Like whatever setting they pick, it's always a really good time. yeah, so I think that wraps things up for us here, talking about the news and whatnot. But yeah, folks, thank you guys for tuning in. And if you liked all this stuff here, be sure to give us a follow. Hit us up on socials at Item9 Gaming. And folks, don't forget, Item9 Gaming is the bee's knees. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see y'all next week, guys. Don't forget to check out the other stream.